Good morning. This is James with Michelangelo Plumbing and Clearview Sewer Camera Inspections. Today we are doing a recorded camera inspection for 3638 Challenger Court, Palmdale, California 93550. Right now we are located in the front of the home. As you can see, that is a street. The garage is right here, and our clean out access point is going to be under the bushes to the left of the garage. It seems we got an SDR riser. Front door is on that side. We will now proceed to insert our camera in clean out. As you can see, there has been some work done to the sewer. This is SDR piping. This is what you want to have in your sewer. Making a 45 there. That was a joint. It looked to be in good and serviceable condition. Here we have what may look like a test Y. I'm going to pause the video now and locate this area. We are back now. We located what looks like a test Y, possibly tie-in about halfway towards the street, city sidewalk. Here in the front yard, it has been marked with a flag. Shortly after our inspection, we will be testing to see if there is running water through that juncture. Here we're coming into some standing water. Right before the clay transition, you have a little bit of a lip, not too bad, but it is something to keep an eye on. Possibly dig up and give it an even transition. As of right now, nothing can be seen that may be cause for alarm. Here we have another separation and an offset. This one is a little bit worse. You have maybe an inch and a half of separation. Keep in mind our camera lens is about an inch, and then we have another floater that adds another inch. I will now locate this spot and pause the video. We are back. We have now located this area where the offset and the PVC and clay transition. Actually, it's all clay here. The transition is back here, approximately 4 feet, 5 feet before it drops. Here's the transition we located, approximately 7 feet deep. Now we will run our camera out further and attempt to get to the saddle, the city tie-in. Here we have another offset. As you can see, the offsets are getting a little worse. They're increasing in severity. We will now pause the video to locate this offset. We are now back. Offset has been located and marked. We will now continue to run our camera out towards city tie-in. Vitreous clay tends to be run in about 5-foot increments. So it seems like so far at every joint there's been offsets. This one's another offset here, slight offset and separation, not too bad. However, we're able to get our camera over that fairly smoothly. Here we have another transition. and it may appear like an offset. However, sometimes they just don't sleeve the two pieces of pipe together. You still have a hub and concrete around it. It's about 4 inches, 4 to 6 inches of hub. So this joint is in fair and serviceable condition. Here we have another joint, slide offset. Again, all of these offsets have been on the side that you typically don't want to have them on. Stuff tends to catch when the lip is on the outgoing side. But the offset is not too bad. And our camera is able to make it over it smoothly. Here we have another turn. What looks like a 45. Slight separation. Joint isn't too bad. Here we have another offset. This might cause some issues since it's back to back after the turn. Try to get the camera past that. And here we have what appears to be the 6x4 transition, possibly the city. We will now locate to verify and pause the video. Alright, we are back and we located the current position of the sewer camera, and yes, we did verify that we are currently in the city main line in the middle of the street. Here we are pulling back to make the turn into the home, and that is your saddle, your tie-in to the city. As you can see, you make a smooth transition. This is a part that tends to be the most expensive to repair whenever there are issues. However, your saddle seems to be in fair and serviceable condition. The only worry here is the top of this 45, which is what ties into the city. It has a slight offset. It can, however, be kept an eye on. And there are methods to keep this line from continuing to shift at several of these joints, such as digging a hole here at the property line and installing a sleeve or liner. As you can see, we are pulling the camera back, and as we're coming back, you can see the slight offsets in the joints. All in all, the sewer main line isn't in terrible condition. There is some time. Eventually there may be issues that arise, such as soft stoppages just from waste getting caught on the lips. Here we make that other turn where we go from clay to PVC, where there is a slight belly. The connections that were installed are a little backgraded and are holding water. This was the area we previously located. We relocated that area just to verify, and it's in between the two previous points that we located. We are now coming in to our clean out access point. Here's where we drop into the sewer line. We will now be pausing the video to attempt to get camera to make the turn and go into home. We were unsuccessful in making the turn in an attempt to go up towards the home. There is no other access point in the house. Do recommend installing a clean out in the front yard where offsets may need to be dug up. That way, in the future, for any maintenance purposes, equipment can be ran upstream. This concludes our video camera inspection. Again, this is James with Michelangelo Plumbing and Clearview Sewer Inspections.